Simultaneous equation. Simultaneous, it is an English word. Simultaneous means that you are doing two, three things together at the same time. Simultaneous means this one. For example, you are simultaneously writing as well, understanding as well, and having my class as well, breathing as well. All of these things are happening simultaneously means at the same time you're doing two or three things together. So over here, simultaneous equations means that you are trying to solve two equations together. So you will have two equations and you will have two variables. Someone is here, Ishal Fatma. So you will have two equations and two variables always. Now the two equations, they can be linear, they can be quadratic. Anyways, we will see what we can do. But you will have two variables and two equations. And then you will have a linear equation and a quadratic as well. The two types of equation. And you can get a linear equation and a linear equation. The O level people get only the linear thing. The linear and quadratic IGCSE people get this one as well. But there is no difference in the logic behind it. Oh, sorry. Both of the situations, you do it the same way. The logic is the same. Everything is the same. Just the complexity over here for the IGCSE when you have a linear and quadratic, it's a little bit more. But overall, it's the same logic. Everything is the same. So simultaneously solving, I told you it's two equations and two variables. For example, let's suppose you have y minus 3x is equals to 4, and let's suppose 2y plus x is equals to 1. I'm just making up any random two equations. What are these? When you solve, this is your equation number 1, this is your equation number 2. When you solve two simultaneously equations, you get the logic behind it. You get the points of intersection between them. How? Because the two equations, this equation you can see this is a linear equation. When you will plot it on a graph, you will get a straight line. And this one is also a linear equation, y is equals to mx plus c. This would also be a straight line. So if you would draw them on a graph, both of them together, you will see that they both are intersecting. They both will intersect, and that point of intersection will be the solution. So to get the point of intersection, between them, there are three methods. In this case, we have the substitution method, you have elimination, which I don't recommend, I don't know. I will tell you why. And the third one is graphical. We have not moved on to the graphical part in detail right now, but I will explain it to you. How do we do that? The logic behind it. So you have three methods to solve it simultaneously. Substitution method is the best one. These two are the algebraically solving. Algebraically means without the graphs, using algebra. And out of these two, substitution is the best one because it will work for all situations. Elimination one will help you out. It will save you a time, but it isn't as, what do you say? So the elimination one is will work for you, but it will only work when your equations are both linear. So the IGCSE people, I would prefer you people to use the substitution when you have the linear plus linear equation. But for both of you, both of the IGCSE people or the O level people, substitution method is the best one. So look, अभी मैं दिखा रहा हूँ on your graph the solution graphically. On your graph, I will make the graph as well, and then we will solve it using the elimination and the substitution method. We will get the same answer with all three methods. So look, y minus 3x is equals to 4. This is the first line. This is Desmos. I don't know if you people know about it. You should download it. You can explore this software. It's a very good one to understand graphs. So look, what are you getting? The red one is the y minus 3x is equals to 4, and the blue one is 2y plus x is equals to 1. And you can see that they both are intersecting. and they both are intersecting at this point, 1 comma. So you have solved it
0.5.
graphically. 1 comma, sorry, minus 1 comma 1, 0.5 पास आ गया. So we
अच्छा
have the
अच्छा ओके ठीक है.
minus 1 comma 1. So you know right now that the value of x is minus 1 and the value of y is 1. You know x comma y, right? It is always x comma y. So x is minus 1 and y is equal to 1. This is graphically solving. If in the question as well, if they ask you to solve it graphically, you will plot both of these graphs, you will plot both of these lines, and then you will see where they are intersecting. That is the point of intersection. Now if you solve it substitution method.
तो ये
Substitution
बस
method.
आंसर आ गया.
हाँ आ गया, ग्राफिकली आ गया आंसर.
तो ये इजी नहीं हो सकते?
क्या नहीं कर सकते?
मैं कह रहा हूँ ये आसान नहीं हो.
लेकिन if you will have to draw the graph in the exam, and they won't actually give you the graphs every time for every simultaneous equation. I'm just explaining to the giving you the logic. कि when you are solving simultaneously, this is what you are getting. The logic behind it is that you are getting the point of intersection between the two graphs. Okay, तो मैंने graphically solve करके दिखा दिया. This is the solution, and now we are trying to get the same solution using substitution method as and elimination method as well. Let's see if we get the same solution. We should get. That's what I'm telling you. So substitution method में क्या होता है?
Thank you.
So you have the two equations, y minus 3x is equals to 4 and 2y plus x is equals to 1. The first step is you select any equation, any one equation, and make any one variable subject. Subject बनाने का मतलब क्या है? You isolate that variable, and it's better to choose with the coefficient 1. To choose variable with 1 as coefficient, because it will help you in simplifying. It will be easier. Choose the variable with 1 as coefficient. Coefficient is the number with the variable. Okay. So in this equation, you can see that there are two variables, y and x. Both of them have the coefficient 1. So it's up to you. You can choose any one of them. I am right now choosing equation 1. Y minus 3x is equals to 4. And now I'm making y the subject. So I will move the minus 3x to this side. It will become plus 3x plus 4. This becomes your equation 3. So you chose equation 1 and formed equation 3 from equation 1. And then step 2, substitute in the third equation. In the place, substitute the variable in the other equation. I'm writing out the steps that you can follow it. Okay, ऐसा नहीं बस देख रहे हो अभी, बाद में बस मेहनत नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं लिख रहा हूँ सब कुछ. So now in your equation number 2, you have 2y plus x is equals to 1. You can see y over here as well. So y is over here as well and over here as well. Because y is the same variable से same है ना, इसकी value भी would be the same for both equations. So you can substitute the value of y as the equation 3x plus 4. I replaced it with the y is equals to 1. And now the rest of it is the same. Solve it. Step number 3. Solve the basic algebra. Everything is same now. So you will expand the bracket. This will become 6x plus 8 is equal plus x is equals to 1. 6x plus x is 7x, and 8 would go over there. 1 minus 8 minus 7. 7x is equals to minus 7. So minus 7 upon 7. 7 cancel out. You get the value of x as minus. Why आया देखो. We also found it. X as minus 1. Now step number 4. Get the other variable. Second variable. So for the second variable, you can use equation number 3. Equation number 3 was y is equals to 3x plus 4. You replace the value of x. You have already found x. So y is equals to minus 3 plus 4. So y is equals to 1. So look, you got the same answer. X as minus 1 and y as 1.
सर इसमें हम इक्वेशन 1 या 2 नहीं ले सकते
कोई
स्टेप
भी ले लो. Step 4 में you can use any of the equation to get the second variable solution. But for equation number 3, it becomes easier because you have already made the subject. So you won't have to move things around. समझ रहे हो?
यस सर
This is the basic step. मतलब अब यही substitution method would work for any equation that you will see. No matter how complicated is it. No matter if it is quadratic or linear or anything. It's the same steps. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now you know what to do. Now you just need to do some more practice and see and learn through your mistakes. See if you're stuck in some algebra part. There's nothing more over here. And now you know the logic also behind it. When you solve it, you are what? Getting the point of intersection. And this substitution method is the best one. It will work for all situations if you're doing it right. Elimination, Jana, it can save you time, but it's better to use substitution, I think, in the long run.
सर
Okay, and yes.
हम साइमल्टेनियस इक्वेशन में ये अज्यूम करते हैं कि दोनों इक्वेशन में वेरिएबल की वैल्यू सेम है
Variable solution same angle. Look, how can I show you? Now there's one more thing interesting. He's asked a very good question. He said that we are assuming that both variables have the same value. ये ऐसे ही कह रहे थे, क्या कह रहे थे?
सर दोनों इक्वेशन में वेरिएबल की वैल्यू सेम होगी
हाँ, he is saying that both equations, the value of the variable is same. Yes. For example, right now, if I show you, the value of x was coming out as -1, the y was coming out as 1. If I use the solution back in the question again, this should satisfy. So look, y is 1, -3, x is -1. Is this equal to 4? If you solve it.
जी सर
1 minus 3. R है ना? 4 is equals to 4. Look, this is satisfying. So the solution
Yes, sir.
for the other thing as well. Look,
ये कौन सा method? ये कौन सा formula है?
ये method नहीं है. I'm just telling you how to confirm your answer. Solve
अच्छा
this
अच्छा
again.
ठीक है.
2 minus 1 would be again 1, है ना? So now जो सवाल उसने पूछा था, हसन ने किसने पूछा था? That the variable values are same for both equation. Yes, you can see that the solution is satisfying
मैं नहीं
both.
था.
आप ही था.
नहीं मैं नहीं था.
आप नहीं था. लॉजिक समझ आई किसी को? मसला है किसी को?
नहीं.
How
No,
just how you can
sir.
confirm your solution?
No, sir.
Confirm कैसे किया? You found the solution and then you input the solution back in the question. If your solution is satisfying the question, this means you have got the right answer. अगर ये बराबर ना आते, this means you have got it wrong. So try again. Ishal, do you get it? Ehan,
Yes,
पक्की
sir,
बात है?
समझ आ गया.
It's a very logical thing. It might
Yes,
not
sir.
be right now fully. You may not comprehend it right now fully, but eventually when you do 5-6 questions and then you can check your answers as well. So in the exam as well, you don't have, if there's a P1, let's suppose you don't have your calculator, how will you check your solution? This is how you would say it. You would do the complete working, you get the solution out of it, and then the solution you put it back in the question, and then if you see that both are satisfying, then your solution is right. और कौन है बच्चा? Ishal understood, good. Azan, Abiha,
ग्राफ वाले की समझ नहीं आई.
शाह हसन, हाँ अभी बता दो. ग्राफ वाला मैंने I have just shown you to make you understand that how do you solve it graphically is that when you would draw the graph of both of these equations on the same page, they would intersect, and the point of intersection would be the same solution as the one which you are getting using substitution. तो अगर आप इसका ग्राफ बना के भी देखोगे ना, जहां पे इंटरसेक्ट करोगे, यू विल गेट द सेम आंसर. लुक, आंसर क्या आ रहा है? x की वैल्यू -1 एंड y की वैल्यू 1. सो इफ दे आस्क यू टू सॉल्व इट ग्राफिकली, तो आप क्या करोगे? दोनों का ग्राफ बनाओगे एग्जाम में, and then you will see where they are intersecting, and the point where they are intersecting, that will be the value of your x and y. समझ आ रहा है अब ईशल?
Yes.
This is a very important class. I have given you some very important logics over here that you will use in further topics as well when you move on to the graph.
Sir?
Elimination method. I don't like elimination method, to be honest, and I have not used it as well in my exam, even though I know how to do it. And when I was your age, I knew how to do it with elimination, but still मैं उसे नहीं करता था. I did not like it, but still I will teach you, don't worry. Elimination. So we will do the same question using elimination method. Where is it? Y minus 3x is equals to 4. 2y plus x is equals to 1. So what do you do in elimination method? You add the equations in such a way.
सर सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड होता है ना?
Best one is best. That will be applicable in all cases.
पर
जैसा
सर
भी सवाल हो
मैंने सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड ही याद कर.
But it's up to you. It's up to you. Elimination, you will see, it will save you time. You add the equations. Your क्या बोल रहा था मैं? So मैं भूल गया. You add the equations. चलो मैं बता देता हूँ. हाँ, मैं कह रहा था your one variable gets eliminated. Eliminated मतलब गायब, खत्म. कैसे? What do you do? You need.
सर जो x की वैल्यू है दोनों कट हो जाएंगी, -3x + x.
अभी नहीं कटोंगी ना.
नहीं
पहले
इस तरीके से
नहीं
कटोगे,
सबसे पहले
खत्म ही हो
जो-
जाएगा x.
second equation.
You need to make one variable, any one of the variables, either x or either y,
टाइम पर 3 करेंगे ना सेकंड इक्वेशन को?
times by 3 करेंगे. Yes, same, but same coefficient, but with opposite signs. But with opposite signs. So let's suppose the coefficient of x over here is -3. Coefficient क्या होता है? Number with the variable -3. नीचे है +1. So we need opposite signs. First of all, we already have the opposite signs. Look, minus and plus for the coefficient. For x, we have minus and plus. We have opposite sign. We don't have the same coefficient. We have 3 over here, but not 3 over here. We have 1. So what do? We would right now in this case multiply the second equation with only by 3. So what would this become? The first equation is still y minus 3x is equals to 4. But the second equation will become 3 would multiply with everything inside the equation. So 6y plus 3x is equals to 3 times 1 is 3. हर चीज 3 से multiply हुई है, हर चीज in the second equation. Now I can see that the coefficient of x
सर
is
3 से क्यों मल्टीप्लाई किया?
क्योंकि हमें चाहिए क्या? सेम कोएफिशिएंट, सेम नंबर, बट विद ऑपोजिट साइंस. तो ऊपर 3 था ना, नीचे 1 था, तो नीचे वाले 1 को भी 3 से 3 बनाना था ना. सो आई मल्टीप्लाइड एवरीथिंग विद 3. सो 3 times 3 is 1, सॉरी 3 times 1 is 3. ये हो जाएगा 3x, ये हो जाएगा 6y. Now you would add the equations. When you would add them, so 4 plus 3 is 7, minus 3x and plus 3x, khatam. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0, and y plus 6y is 7y. So look, the variable is eliminated. X eliminate ho gaya. Eliminate matlab gayab, khatam. So now your y would be 7 upon 7, which would be 1. वही आंसर था ना हमारा 1. y का आंसर 1 था ना. हाँ, look, y was 1. So you got the same answer. Then
और सर आपको कैसे पता प्लस ही करना है?
ऐड ही करते हैं, तरीका यही है। यू ऐड बोथ ऑफ इक्वेशंस, 4 + 3।
लेकिन फिर माइनस प्लस है ना।
हाँ तो माइनस प्लस क्या होगा अभी फिलहाल, माइनस हो जाएगा ना फिर। -3 + 3 0 हो गया।
इस वाली इक्वेशन में जो 3x है दोनों इनके तो ऑपोजिट साइंस थे, पर अगर नहीं होते तो फिर चेंज करते हैं।
हाँ फिर हम एक इक्वेशन को माइनस से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, सो दैट एक वेरिएबल का साइन चेंज होना चाहिए दूसरे से। वी विल डू अनदर एग्जांपल, डोंट वरी।
अगर 3 से किया तो फिर -3 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे।
-3 से करता, हाँ अगर साइन चेंज होता है, ओ सर अगर साइन सेम होता है तो हम माइनस से भी मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, सो दैट इट वुड चेंज द साइन। Okay, now we have value of y. Now you can use any of the equation from above, equation 1 or 2. Substitute the value of y and get the value of x. So -3x, 1 would go over there and become -1. So 4 - 1 is 3, and x would become 3 upon -3. So answer आ जाएगा -1. Same answers.
Yes.
समझ आ रहा है सबको?
सर
Yes, sir.
जी सर।
अगर हम इन दोनों इक्वेशंस को सब्ट्रैक्ट करें तो आंसर सेम आएगा।
सब्ट्रैक्ट करते ही नहीं है ना।
सर अभी हमने प्लस किया ना यहाँ पे,
हाँ
अगर
सब्ट्रैक्ट क्यों
सब्ट्रैक्ट
नहीं करोगे? सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे तो आपको कुछ और चीज़ करनी पड़ेगी। फिलहाल मेक इट अ स्टैंडर्ड, एक स्टैंडर्ड मेथड से चलोगे ना, हर दफ़ा यू वुड डू द सेम थिंग, इट वुड बी इजियर टू लर्न, यू वोंट मेक मैनी मिस्टेक। सो ये एक स्टैंडर्ड आई हैव मेड इट फॉर यू नाउ।
सर
यस,
जो ये वाला है इसमें आपको -3 कहाँ से आया?
-3x = 3 कहाँ पर?
और सेकंड वाले उसमें
ये 1 ओवर हियर वुड मूव ओवर देयर एंड बिकम -1, सो 4 - 1 3 हो गया। ये वाला 1 मूव्ड ओवर
सर
देयर
असल में
बिकम
ना
4 - so let's do the most difficult one from here, which is looking this one, I think. Very big numbers. Okay, let's do this one using, first of all let's do elimination. So 2x plus 3y is equals to 30, and 5x plus 7y is equals to 71. So what will you do? You will choose any one of the variable x or y, and I'm doing elimination. Okay, elimination. Any one of the variables, and then what would you do? You would make the number same and sign opposite. So I am trying to make x the same and opposite. So I have 5x in the second equation and I have 2x in the first equation. If I multiply the coefficients, the 5 with the upper equation and the 2 with the second equation, look, so now both would become 10x and 10x. And this is just another method. If you want to make the variable have same number, you can multiply the variable with the other number, the coefficient from the other number. Like variable, क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं अभी? So this way both would become 10x. But we also need to change the signs. So you would need to multiply any one of them with minus as well. So let's take -5. So now you multiply. So this becomes -10x. This would become -15y, and this would become -150. And for the second equation, 10x plus 14y is equals to 142. Now you have the same number and the opposite sign, and if you add them, this would cancel out. -10x plus 10x, khatam, 0. -15y plus 14y would give you -y, and this would become -8. So y would be equal to, minus and minus cancel out, y would be 8. And now if your y is 8, so 2 times x plus 3 times 8 is equals to 30. So 2x plus 24 is equals to 30. 2x is equals to 30 minus 24. 2x is equals to 6, and then x would be equal to 3. You have got the final answer. x is 3 and y is 8.
सर ये x की वैल्यू हम इक्वेशन 1 में भी डाल सकते हैं, इक्वेशन 2 में भी डाल सकते हैं।
y की value. You have found y first, okay? And then you can use this y in on any of the variables, equations 1 or 2. You will get the same value of x. That's what Hassan asked. Okay, the values for x and y are the solutions for both of the equations. ये दोनों में चलेंगी. This
But
is
how do we
elimination.
know if one is linear and another is quadratic?
Yes, वो भी करेंगे. For today's class, we want to move on right now on this linear thing. The quadratic thing, I can do quadratic as well as you people, no worries. वो भी करते हैं चलो, if we have time today or in the next class. The O-level people can also be with this. The quadratic
सब्स्टिट्यूशन वाला
part.
मेथड देखो ना उसको।
For this one, if you want to do substitution, 2x plus 3y. When you would do substitution in this one, it may be a bit complicated. So you would need, I told you take the variable with coefficient 1. You don't have any of it. You have 2x, 3y, 5x, 7y. There is no variable right now which has a coefficient 1. So you can take any of the, you can choose any of the variables. I am choosing this. I make x the subject in the first equation. So 2x plus 3y is equals to 30. And you want to make x the subject.
हाँ
So
तो 2x is equal to 30 minus 3y.
Yes, and then x would be 30 minus 3y divided by 2. Now this becomes your equation number 3. This is
अच्छा
equation
फिर दूसरे
one.
इक्वेशन में x सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो।
Yes, now you would substitute this equation 3 in 2. You use the first one to form 3. And now you would put in equation 2, the other equation. So this would become 5 times 30 minus 3y upon 2 plus 7y is equals to 71. And now it's just algebra. Ab LCM lena, multiply, moving things around, algebra. So how would you do? First you can expand the bracket. This would become 150 minus 15y upon 2 plus 7y is equals to 71. Now you can take the LCM. I can, if I have 1 over here, multiply by 2, multiply by 2. So now I have 2 in the denominator for both of them.
14y.
Yes, so 150 minus 15y plus 14y. I took the LCM and then combined the brackets. Now this 2 can move over there and multiply. This 2 in the division, it would go over there and multiply. So 150 minus y is equals to 142. And then you can move y over there and 142 here. So y would be 150 minus 142. So y is equals to 8, the same. And then you can input the value of y in the third equation and get the value of x. I don't have much space. X is equals to 30 minus 3 times 8 upon 2. So 30 minus 24 upon 2. So 6 upon 2,
6 upon 2.
which is 3, the same answer.
3.
I know this is more complicated, but I want you people to do the more complicated thing so that you understand math better, how to move things around. You will practice taking LCM, you will practice how to solve these different difficult equations. You will get it wrong the first few times, I know, but you will then thank me later in your A level that your math, your algebra is better than others in your A levels. In your exam, you can do any of the, you can do elimination, you can do substitution. If you get the right answer, it's up to you. There is no compulsion.